Good morning, my beautiful people. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. Yeah, it is Wednesday. That was fast. Anyway, um, news. So, yeah, what's not going on, right? A lot to cover, but I'm just gonna like hit on the basics because I mean, you could go to anyone. You can go to Travis Pinball. I'm sure Jason is going to do something this morning. He does the Wednesday mid morning uh, week in like review of what's going on and everything else. Um, Patera, gotta love her. Um, Rudy with Alaska Prepper and Asymmetrical Preparedness, House of Prep, all of those guys, and so many more that I do listen to. Um, My friend Debbie Sims has an amazing channel where she gives you a lot of tips and tricks and ideas as far as uh, food preservation, canning, things like that. So you may want to go check her out. It's Debbie, Debie, Sims, Sims, and it's under her name, her channel. Definitely go check her out, subscribe, and get some good ideas. Okay. Now, on to the news because we're trying to do this fast. I got a lot to do today. Um, let's step back a couple weeks or so. Um, when the Oregon flour factory had a fire, a lot of people don't know that Sydney, there was a bread factory in Sydney that had a fire on the same day. Coincidental? It was the same. Yeah. Anyway, um, I think it was early last week, the second bus of immigrants. I think there's been four so far. Second bus of immigrants had arrived in New York City from Texas. 50 was on the first bus, 40 were on the second bus. And of course, asshole Eric Adams, the New York City mayor, blasts the Texas governor Gregory Abbott for shipping them that far. Okay, you want to open the border and let them in, but if they're shipped to your city, you don't like it. Yeah. Anyway, Biden wants to ban assault weapons again. Pretty much everything from what his little part of the speech was saying. The only thing he's not banning is maybe shotguns, revolvers, and bolt action rifles, which, yeah, we would still be armed, but it's our freedom to own what we have as long as we're abiding by the rules and the law. So I don't get it. Um, the Vatican is moving all of their gold, silver, money, whatever valuables they have to the Vatican Bank, and the Pope has told them they have to have it done by September 30th. This sent up a red flag for me, and then I literally found out. My son is calling. He'll wait a minute. Literally found out within a couple hours later, um, FedNow digital currency is to roll out as of mid September, and it will be in full effect. They're hoping between May and June of 2023. This was um, a call for not only bank institutions and companies, but for individuals like households as well. It's regarding literally like instant payment. So that's going to be interesting. Thought I heard something outside. Sorry. Um, I heard last night that Mikhail Gorbachev, the former president, prime minister, that's sad. He headed Russia from I think it was 80, was it 85 or 86 to 91. Um, he was the one that pretty much, brought, is the word democracy to Russia, kind of opened Russia up. Um, yeah, he apparently had a long illness. They didn't go into detail of what it was, but he died at 91. So prayers for his family. Um, More than 40% of Americans think civil war is likely within this decade. I am agreeing with that. In fact, if we make it 5 years without civil war, I will be shocked. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Speaking of percentages, 25% of the United Kingdom adults say that they will not turn on the heat to heat their homes this winter due to energy bills and them being sky high. As a matter of fact, I glanced at another article that said that a UK restaurant owner, after 2 months, her energy bill was over £10,000, which is insane. Um, there was another factory that burned. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? It was a poultry processor in Los Angeles, and I did not get how many died as far as the chickens. How many chickens died? Um, but yeah, that happened. Like, are any of the fires any like surprising news to us at all? Really? Um, Investment companies, a lot of investment companies, several to the point where I do not have a list, are selling all of their real estate holdings. Um, Belgium has shut down all of their factories. That was pretty interesting. I actually want to look more into that one. Um, Electric prices are now 18 times higher in Germany versus rates for 2019. And believe it or not, Afghanistan is trying to barter with Russia. They are trading rate. They are willing to trade raisins and medicinal herbs for Russian oil. So, I guess we're getting into the bartering system early, despite the fact that the digital currency hasn't run up yet, come out yet. So that is just in general what I wanted to tell you guys of a few little things that are going on. Trust me, I did not report on everything. Um, I do, whatever I don't say on here, I do normally post on my Facebook page, Watchman72. It's all one word, Watchman72. Um, and if you want to check that out, I try to post not every single day, but at least twice a week I will update the news, and then I also put some positive spiritual things on there as well. Um, People, we're a lot of people will say we've turned a corner. I think we're about to turn a major corner. Like, I mean, this is all lining up with Daniel in the book of Revelation, and say what you want. If you don't read your Bible, you need to start reading it because all of this was already foretold. This is part of the prophecy. It has to happen. Um, all I can tell you is, keep trusting in God, keep building up your faith. Um, don't let anything scare you as far as what's going on. Just trust in God, believe in Him, and have your complete and total trust and faith in Him. Guys, I'm sorry, there's a lot of noise outside. Um, just stay prayed up, keep prepping. In fact, you may want to, if you haven't already started prepping into overdrive, now is the time, because once we switch over to a digital currency and they can control what you spend and what you spend it on, um, all bets are off. I would say, I know for a fact we're planning on having some cash. It's not a whole lot because we don't have a whole lot to work with, but we do have cash so that if we need to buy something, as long as they're still accepting cash, hey, we can go get that gallon of milk, or the last of the fresh fruits and vegetables that we didn't grow in our own garden and what have you. So yeah, guys, I mean, it's been crunch time, but now it's severe crunch time. You do what you have to do within reason, um, to provide for you and your family. Okay? So take care. God bless. See you next time.